super upset about. As we get this one underway, Bulls win the tap. They'll have to start the fourth quarter as well. Chicago. Caruso, very familiar with downtown Los Angeles. 4 years with the Lakers. Ayo Dosunmu back to Caruso in the corner for three. And that is the game's first bucket. Alex Caruso, 38% on the year.
To pull the trigger on the three-point shot. PG would love to have that one back one more time, that wide open.
Zoo down the lane, and down the hatch it goes. Second bucket for Ivica Zubac.
Throws it down.
Harden for three. Oh, leaves his calling card, James Harden. So they have been able to find the range. They are 8-4 this year when they have 15 or more threes. Leonard wants a whistle, doesn't get it. Dosunmu, he's back by himself for the flush. Dosunmu with 5 of the 10 for Chicago. Harden for three. And Zoo in a sea of red comes away with a loose ball. George, rhythm dribble for three. It's good for Paul George. George. Oh, shows off the handle. Great defense by Dosunmu, but George knocks it down. Powell steps into a straight on three. Nice rebound inside, and indeed, the board man gets paid. Kawhi Leonard with the last 5. They're going to have to show it again here this afternoon. DeRozan against Amir Coffey. Right in his Park Place. I mean, he is almost automatic right there. DeMar DeRozan knocks down possession in the second quarter for the Clippers. DeRozan, contested mid-range shot from Amir Coffey. Sometimes it just doesn't matter. DeMar DeRozan is just that good.
They can build up a couple quick buckets, and that's what you have right now with DeMar DeRozan. And you see the pass inside underneath to Tice. Beautiful pass. Tice came up with the ball.
In the corner to Caruso, invited baseline by Powell. Instead sends it up top to DeRozan. DeRozan, another mid-range shot, another bucket made. DeMar DeRozan with 8.
It seems to me like has every bucket of DeRozan's been from that right-hand corner in front of the Clipper bench.
George finds a seam, spots an entry, counted on a foul for Paul George.
He's jumping around the ball to come up with those rebounds.
George misses from the elbow, and DeRozan has the rebound for Chicago. White inside, lays it in. Vucevic across the lane, up, under, pocket picked. Here comes James Harden. No look ahead to Powell, and he lays it in, coming across the lane. Nice play by James Harden. It's 22 hours in between tip-offs, which goes against NBA protocol. A shameful scheduling situation, and those responsible should be embarrassed. I'm being very honest. They'll let the Clippers play on daylight savings time. It's bogus. 45-39, Clippers trail by 6. DeRozan inside, counted at a foul. 16 points to the paint for Chicago. 3:40 to play in this first half. Kawhi Leonard takes it to the house and makes a little noise. A one-toed spin to the baseline.
He's hard-nosed, sticks his nose in there, so when you go at him, he will foul.
Vucevic back the other way, and back and forth we go. 50-41 Chicago. Clippers have the rebound, lucky to be down just 11, shooting 38% from the field. Leonard on Caruso, gets the very friendly roll, and Kawhi Leonard now with 9. Clippers will have the ball to start the second half, but it will be Chicago's lead. DeRozan going 2 for 1, blocked from behind by Kawhi, out of bounds. Leads the way for the Clippers. Dosunmu beats the buzzer ahead of the horn. It's good. What a finish for Chicago. It's 57-46. Biggest lead of the game for Chicago, 60-46.
Shooting 47% from the floor right now, the Bulls.
Terrence Mann tries to respond and does. Terrence coming into today's game. That can change in a hurry. Dosunmu to the rim. Dismissed by George. Arcing pass down court to Mann in attack mode and lays it in. There's a sequence for the Clippers. Tough possession there for the Clippers. Good defense there, or at least intimidation by Vucevic, and then the Clippers they pay for it as White knocks down the tray. Clippers get a fresh 14. George to Zoom, rolling well and throws it down. Great play out of bounds. Mann hangs and hits. Nice feed from Harden. It is 67-61 Bulls. White spots an entry, loses the ball. Kawhi Leonard the other way for a two-handed stuff.
In every single offseason, he said, I start all my workouts with finishing, watching film to try and find ways to get better.
And Ivica Zubac has taken notes, Christina. He flushes it down. George the other way with 5:50 to play in the third. George attacks. We are tied at 67.
For that execution on the out-of-bounds play, they knew Chicago would switch the back picks.
Harden lobs it again to Zoo. Oh, he makes the grab and flushes it in again. 12 for Zoo.
James Harden in that spot up position, opposite corner.
Right into the hands. Paul George, make us proud. Oh, he cocks it back. Clippers by 3. And Terrence Mann. Powell again accelerates down the lane, and the touch he has, I know there's a few guys that could do it, but it's a list of you can count on one hand. Chicago, for the time being, has been able to level it off here. Kawhi Leonard of mid-range, and he knocks it down. Kawhi puts the Clippers out in front. Chicago in this quarter, but time of possession, I have to think, heavily favors Chicago. DeRozan from the foul line and nets it. 19 for DeRozan.
And they put him in the middle of the floor. You don't want to double, obviously, from underneath the basket, or you've got a wide open layup.
Bones alone on the wing for 3. Oh, it's good. Bucket. 7 for Bones Highland off the bench. Sacramento Golden State on the road. White for the lead. It's good. 7 seconds to play in the quarter. 85-83 Chicago. George on White. Draws a crowd. Tice from the dotted line, and he knocks it in. We are tied at 85. 29th in the league in pace. Clippers 26th. Powell in the corner for 3 in the lead.
Well, George fired that pass through because he wanted to get it.
A 3. Oh, it's good. Highland with 10 off the bench, and the Clippers lead. Kawhi 13 points. Tice. Powell alone on the wing. Got it again. Powell with 16. Timeout Chicago. Tries to back down on Dosunmu. Turns and fires from the nail. Oh, it hits every ounce of orange iron, jumping around like a Plinko chip, and it settles in. 96-88 Clippers.
Those offensive players on each side of Kawhi have to get down lower. There's a 3 by White. He's coming off a game making a lot of threes.
Good look for Powell, just couldn't come up with it. Powell's been great today. 16 points off the bench. Caruso inside, lays it in, and cuts the lead down to 3. Timeout Clippers. The Clippers went on a 19-4 run in the third. And the Clippers take some of that momentum back. Leonard to the rim, and in. Oh, the long arm of the claw, able to lay it home. 98-93. A lot of respect for them when you play them. The Clippers are finding that out right now. Leonard doubled, swings it up top to George. Extra pass to Powell. Defense on the run. Powell makes him pay with the flush. Clippers have the advantage if they hurry. George is alone in the corner. Great closeout by White. Sidestepping defenders and lays it in. What a move by Paul George. Stripped by Caruso. And a power play for Chicago. White with the finish. But this game far from over. Harden for 3. It's a big one. 107-97 Clippers. I never worried if he was ready to play when we were in Oklahoma City together. DeRozan to Vucevic. It's in. 8-point game, 103 to play. And the Clippers were under 500. They've been over 500 ever since. It is a big deal. Times have changed for the Clippers, there's no doubt about it. But bigger fish to fry. A nice